This is Fernandez. This is Pastor Mark here. I'm so glad that I get to interview you this morning as part of our ongoing family worship series. Now, you work at ADRA, and so some of the questions I want to ask you are very much related to your work at ADRA, but even more, what difference does it make to us? So you ready to go?
Sure thing.
Okay, so first question for you. When you explain ADRA to kids, like our student body, how do you explain what ADRA? ADRA is Adventist Development Relief Agency, right? Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. So how do you explain that to students?
All right. Well, the thing that we're most known for is actually the relief side. So a lot of what we're known for is actually helping when there's a disaster. So what do we help with? We help with food, we help with shelter, we help with giving people sometimes the skills to continue or to change their lives. And then once the disaster's over, we stay. So we talk a little bit about the story of, you don't give people just fish, you teach them how to fish. Well, that's kind of what we do. So we not only go to a place and help in a disaster, we also stay longer and then help to give them what they need in order for them to have a better life. So that's the easiest way for me to explain ADRA.
Okay, so tell us a little bit, what do you mean when you say disaster?
Well, disasters are things like earthquakes, which is something that has happened recently. Hurricanes, like what happened in the Bahamas. When there is war. So there's some countries that have war. They're man-made disasters, actually, and so we help with that. There's situations where people move, like, some years ago we heard about the Syrian refugee crisis. So we had people that, because of the war in Syria, had to move to a different country. So they needed places to stay, they had camps, they needed food, they needed health care, hygiene, all of that. So those are the kinds of disasters that we talk about.
Sounds like everything from doctors to places to live to all the way to toothbrushes.
Correct. And even now with the COVID response, that's some of what we do as well. So that is kind of an interesting disaster. And so that's one of the things that ADRA has been working with and helping out as well.
Cool. Well, that sounds really cool, but I've got a question for you that kind of goes next. How does ADRA help Jesus's mission, Jesus's goals?
Well, one of the things that I find very interesting when you talk about Jesus and the story of Jesus is one of the things that Jesus always did in his when you talk about sermons. He either gave people food or he healed people. So like, you read the story of like feeding of the 5,000. So yes, he preached and he taught, but he also gave them food to eat.
There you go.
Because they were hungry. And you also read about, as he was walking, he helped the lame to walk, and he helped the blind to see. And so that's a lot of what Jesus did in his ministry. He helped other people. So how does ADRA help God's mission? That's how we help. We not always preach, but we show God's love in what we do. So that's how we further the mission.
Wow. Okay, so it sounds like you've been with ADRA for quite a while.
I have. Many years.
What compels you? Compel is a big word that we've been using a lot lately with our family worship series for the last couple of months. What compels you to stay connected and to be a part and to do what you do at ADRA?
That's an interesting question. It's people. It's people. What I do at ADRA is working with people. So I'm kind of more of a stagehand in a play. So I see a lot of my coworkers as the actors. So they're out there. They go, they share, they travel to these countries. They help the countries prepare themselves to give a response or to build or to do all the fun stuff that we do. And then there's a lot of us that are kind of in the backstage. So we make sure that people have the tools that they need and the resources that they need to do the work that they do. And that's what I do. So what compels me every day to get up is people. I work with people all day. I try and keep them happy and give them the resources that they need to do a good job because I know that they're helping people.
Yeah.
And it's for me that's the most valuable thing that we have. You can't do anything without people. No matter how many artificial intelligence things we do and technology we do, you still need people.
Yep.
They need to fix the technology, they need to create the technology. So there's a lot of value, and that's what gets me up every day.
Wow.
Knowing that I'm helping people that help people. It makes a huge difference.
Well, we're so glad that you are there. Helping people help people. I like that. So I warned you I would ask this question. And in ADRA work, there's lots of mission stories. I know that because you guys do mission stories. What is one of your favorite or one of your special memories or stories?
I have many, but I think that for me, one of the things that has stayed with me for many years has been my first ever trip overseas for ADRA. So way back many years ago, I was able to go to Mali. At the time I went to Mali, I was in 2003, 2004. Mali was actually the third poorest country in the world.
Wow.
And you talk about people being poor, people needing, and you don't really understand it until you see it. So we were there, and we actually were working. They had many projects, but the one that I went to visit was a women's empowerment project. So it was a project where we were teaching women basic skills. So reading and math, and what to do in order to run like a house or a business or a small business enterprise. So it was really fun because we were able to see a lot of them. They were doing soap, which they made it themselves, and it smelled really bad. But it was soap, and they were able to sell that. They also had some gardens, and they were able to produce fruit, and they were able to sell it. It was really interesting. But in one of the places that we went to, in one of the villages we went to, I could not understand. They speak Bambara, which is their own language, and then that got translated to French, which is the language in Mali, and then it got translated to English, so I could understand it. So it was kind of a very interesting dynamic. But we were able to go to a garden, and they showed us they had built a well, so it was really cool. And so I am a doer. I like to do things. So I said, can I try to get water out of the well? So I started doing stuff with them and trying to connect with these ladies. And it was tons of fun. But then at one point, they were carrying a baby in their back, and I'd never done that. So I wanted to try. So I did. And we walked around, and then I realized the baby didn't have a diaper, and I figured, can you please take this baby before anything happens in my back? Yeah, that was very interesting. But as we were leaving, this lady walks up with the cutest little baby girl, and she's trying to hand the baby through the window of the car. And I couldn't understand what she was doing. So I had, of course I asked. I said, "What's happening? Why is she wanting to give me a baby?" And so they explained, they're like, well, there's multiple things. Number one, she's very grateful because she had 8 children. Three of them were living. So she had lost 5 of her 8 children because they didn't have enough food to eat. So her kids had died of hunger. And now we had given her the option or skills for her to be able to give food to her family. She was very grateful for that. And the most valuable thing she had to give was her daughter. So she was trying to say thank you.
Wow.
To us. And because I had carried the baby, so she was handing the baby through the window, and so we had to explain to her, no, please keep her and teach her what you're learning, so then she can give her family a better future. So that was kind of one of the most impressive things that I've ever lived through. I never knew poor until I went there. And just how grateful these ladies were that we had given them skills for them to be able to have a chance at keeping their children alive. So those were things that really impressed me. And I think every time I think about what I do, I remember those faces and those women, just how happy they were that they could understand and they could read, they could write. they could do things that we take for granted.
Yep.
Every day.
Wow, what a mission memory. It's not just in the Eric B. Hare mission books. It's not just at Pacific Press and Review and Herald books on the shelf. It's real life stories that we get to experience and real stuff that really happens even today. Because you said 2003, 2004, that wasn't that many years ago. Sometimes we read mission stories from like 100 years ago and, oh, that's way back then. Nah, people are living mission today.
Yep. Every day.
And that's probably why the message of Jesus continues today, that compelling, where once we accept Jesus as our Savior, we can't just sit there and soak it in for ourselves. There's that inner thing that he gives us that says, now go share, go do, go be my light to the world, go spread it. He compels us to move forward. It's not a sit still and just soak it. And that stories like that remind me how much God calls us to.
Yep. And it's interesting that sometimes we talk about sharing and we forget that you don't just share by speaking about Jesus and his love. There's a lot of sharing that goes on by doing. And how you do and how you act. And I think, this situation that we're living in, even though we're all isolated, is a good opportunity to do little things for your neighbors, for people around you, for being able, you can share God's love in many ways. Like, one of the things that I find that people really appreciate now, that we never really appreciated before, is actually getting snail mail.
Yep.
It's funny when, like, the other day my nephew sent me a card. And I was like, oh my God, he sent me a card. Mind you, I talk to him on FaceTime all the time. But it was really exciting to get something in the mail. And, a couple of people have dropped stuff off for us out of the blue. And they'll just ring the doorbell and go. But then you get something. You open the door and there's something.
Yep.
As simple as a card. And so those are little things that you can do and share God's love. Even now that we're isolated at home, that are not necessarily having to talk about God, but just showing in your God's hands and feet, so to say, as we move on.
Yep. Because Zoom has become so normal on those other social media platforms that when we have something else that's special, when we share Jesus with tangible ways that are maybe your mom and your dad or your grandparent or whatever did way back in the day, but you can do it now, and it makes a super impact difference because it's so different from the digital that we do every day as part of school and work and all that. I know my daughter likes to make cards, and so maybe I need to encourage my children. Maybe I can do it too. Make some cards for some of our friends, neighbors, and relatives, and maybe even people we don't know as well, but should.
Yeah. And it's a really fun surprise that people are going to get because they're not expecting it. So that's something new that they'll get. And you can still do and share God's love in very simple ways.
Even during COVID-19.
Even during COVID-19.
That is cool. Wow. Well, thank you so much, Mrs. Fernandez, for joining us this morning for this family worship together. Thank you for sharing your story.
It's a real pleasure.
Yeah, and I mean, I know I called you Mrs. Fernandez, but really,